drum roll. Let's read off my top 10 plant-based vegan influencers. Much respect and salute to all these beautiful people that I'm about to name. Your hard work is not going unnoticed. You're black and you're really saving a lot of people, and I love it. I support you all 100%. Everyone I'm about to name I think is extremely great, and I have a lot of adoration for all of them. They are very great people and do a lot. So I got this in the order that I think they reach the most people. You know, so I don't got them in the order on who's, the best and stuff like that. I got them based on how much influence I think they do. How many people do they reach? How often do they push that message? How big is their audience? Right? So I got them ranked like that. And they all, even number 10, they all got a lot of big audience. And so it's not like number 8, 9, and 10 don't have a huge. They all have huge audiences. That's why they made the list. But some of them cross over into different subject matters and different ways of life. So they reaching different people. So it's very important for us to eat right and take care of ourselves. To me, it is the most important thing. So we're going to start with number 10. We're going to save number 1 for last. That's the way you do it. So, my number 10 plant-based vegan influencer is Supernova Sloan. And even though he's number 10, this is fitting that I name him first, because to me, he's more impressive than I am. And I mean that not in no bragging terms, but I've been a vegan for 43 years. And what amazes me about Supernova Sloan is his mother was a plant-based vegan, and he was born a plant-based vegan. It's amazing. He's been a vegan his whole life. He was in the United States military juicing and making juices and drinks and all of that. He's been a vegan his whole life. And the brother is always promoting wellness. Wellness salute, he always say to me when I make a post, right? So he's a positive brother. Much respect to Supernova Sloan. Keep doing what you're doing. He's helping people mentally. He's helping people physically. He put his money where his mouth is. He got the products for us to get to eat better, to take care of ourselves. And he's a great man. I cannot wait to get his protein powder next week. Of course, I'm going to come over here and I'm gonna show it, right? So I'm going to come over here and show it. Shout out to Supernova Sloan at number 10. At number 9 comes one of my favorite people on social media, on the internet. Melchizedek Shabazz Allah. No meat is Melchizedek Shabazz Allah. There ain't no halal chicken, no meat. And this brother is in his late 80s. And this brother's in excellent condition. And he always promotes eating right. No meat. He's not on Instagram. He does have a YouTube page, but he mostly just do interviews. You just put his name in, Melchizedek Shabazz Allah, and watch his interviews on social media. And he is really top ranking because his age makes a difference, and he's been like that for many years. He started out, he was only on fish. He's a true follower of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, and he's also a follower of Father Allah. So he's highly plugged with the Nation of Islam and the Nation of Gods and Earths. He also has heavily promoted. He knew Malcolm personally. He know all of them personally. So much respect to Melchizedek Shabazz Allah, a very powerful brother and very influential. And he's a great, great man. Always positive and always got a whole lot of knowledge to share. So assalamu alaikum to that brother. Number 8 on my list for plant-based vegan influencers is somebody that be going hard. This man goes hard in the paint. He don't play none. I cannot wait to interview him. And he goes by the title, The Minister of Wellness. Selah to that brother, and shalom to that brother. The Minister of Wellness don't take no off days when it comes to health. He don't take no off days. That brother preach health constantly. It's amazing. He preach health constantly. He trying to get black people to do better. That is a great brother. I'm telling you. I'm going to interview all of them. You know, I can't wait to talk to him. It's going to be, ooh, boy. I cannot wait to talk to the Minister of Wellness. It's going to go down. That is a great brother, strong brother, positive brother. Definitely got to be on the list because tirelessly, these people on this list, they are constantly pushing health in various ways. You know, when I go and I see them making that content constantly like that, trying to get people to eat better, it's amazing. It really is. So much respect to the Minister of Wellness. A very powerful man. He's doing great works. He's doing God's work for sure. He is a minister, for real. He's a real minister, really Christ-like, because Christ was trying to heal. And that brother's out here trying to heal people. So salute to him. Number 7 on my list, I got a queen that don't never put her foot on the brakes. I can't believe how much content this sister be making. She be going in. A lot of them don't know I admire them, but I do. I watch them all the time. And this is I Am Surviving Vegan. Much respect. All hail the queen. Let me tell you something. I don't know how many videos she posts today. I'm following her on Vegan Intel, but I know every time I go over there, she's posting. She come up on my timeline constantly. You know how much work that is? And she's constantly on black people's neck telling you, don't eat this, don't buy this, don't do this, don't do that. She would totally diss some of the products I've consumed. Some of the vegan stuff I consume, she would give me the thumbs down. I am surviving vegan as a goddess out here, okay? I am not lying. She is a goddess, okay? Real talk. She's a goddess. She's a goddess. Love the sister. I love the queen. She is doing excellent work. And that's why I'm doing this, because I want to make these people got to get their props. We don't give our people respect, and our people be working hard for the community, and the people that's really working to save our lives, we ain't paying them no attention. We paying attention to all the food stuff. But you need to be following everybody on this list. You need to be listening to these people on this list that's really trying to help the community. This sister's trying to save lives. She just ain't on their plan. And she making her money and saving lives at the same time. So she's showing you that all money ain't good money, but all money ain't bad money either. And you could do both things. You could be positive and make a living off of doing something positive for the community. So much respect to I Am Surviving Vegan. Sister, I see you. I want to give you your flowers, and I want to make sure you get your respect. You go hard. You don't ever put your foot on the brake. And much love to you, Queen. Salute to the Queen. Number 6 on my list of my favorite and plant-based vegan influencers, number 6 is Kevin Hart. Kevin's going crazy. Kevin's got a protein powder, Vita Hustle. Get some Vita Hustle, VITA Hustle, HUSTLE, from Kevin Hart, okay? Vita Hustle from Kevin Hart. He has his own plant-based drink. He promotes health constantly, and you want to get that, okay? And so the reason I put Kevin Hart on the list, by him being a movie star, by him being a superstar like that, right? Then, it's fantastic by him being a superstar like that. So at number 6 on the list, salute to my man Kevin Hart. And when you mention Kevin Hart and you mention him being a vegan, say it with your chest. You know what I'm saying? Now, number 5 on the list is somebody I watch all the time and upgrade my knowledge, and somebody that I feel like when I talk about passing the torch to the young generation, somebody that's coming into the game that is going to stand on their own, that is going to push the envelope, that is going to surpass the knowledge that those before him put out there. And one of my favorite people to watch, one of my favorite people out here is that king that goes by the name Yaki Awaken. Yaki is a beast, and he might not like me call him a beast, a positive beast, a plant-based beast, but he's a monster, okay? Yaqui is highly intellectual in his field. Highly. Highly intellectual in his field. He's what we call a specialist. See me how I'm rounded? But he's a specialist in health. Right? He is a specialist when it comes to health. And that's why I got him at number 5. Not only is he a specialist, he reaches a lot of people, right? And so my list is based on how many people you reach. And he reaches a lot of people. He's a very powerful young man. I wish him nothing but the most success. I watch him all the time. And I take certain advice from him. You know what I'm saying? So I watch him all the time. I take a lot of advice from him. He's a positive brother. Salute to Brother Yaqui. Awaken. Keep doing your thing. Don't let him stop you. And all he's got to do is just make sure he don't say nothing to get him banned, because we got to have him over there. So some things you can't say because you want to be available for the people more than you want to push the line and get banned. But other than that, he's doing a great job. And he definitely deserves his flowers. He definitely deserves all the respect. Make sure you follow Yaqui Awaken. Number 4, when it comes to the power of influencing people and being a role model and helping people as an influencer. At number 4, I got that NBA superstar, Chris Paul. Chris Paul is reaching sports fans. So imagine how big his influence is. He's reaching a whole nother group of people in a whole nother world. So this is why I got him so high on the list. The NBA is huge. And everybody knows he's plant-based. And that's big. Because college players are looking at him. Children are looking at him, adults are looking at him. They looking how long he's still playing the game, how much excellent shape he is, how he's able to still play all this time. And it's amazing how well he's doing and how much stamina he's got since he changed the way he was eating. So Chris Paul is doing an excellent job influencing all people, but especially black people. So Chris Paul is doing an excellent job in helping a lot of people eat better, change the way they eat, take care of themselves, and all of that. You know, he's reaching a lot of people, you know, so he's really doing commercials on television, on social media commercials and all that. So Chris Paul is really up there. That's why I got him at number 4. Because just a little influence in the NBA is a lot. You know what I'm saying? That's the NBA. And so if you're in the NBA, you know, that little influence is huge because you're in such a huge genre. You're in such a huge sport. You know, because especially when you come to black people, it's safe to say that that's our favorite sport, basketball. You know, basketball is us all the way. We love basketball. You know, now some of us like all of us like basketball, some of us like baseball more, and some of us like football more, but all of us love basketball. Basketball is the number 1 black sport, right? Yeah, for black people, basketball is bigger than football by far. We like football. We like to cheer for our team. But as far as just the pure sport, nah. You know what I'm saying? Basketball is my favorite sport, you know? So there's even rap songs. They playing basketball. There ain't no lot of football songs. So shout out to Chris Paul, doing a great job, and is influencing a lot of people. Salute to you, brothers. And health is wealth. You're doing a great job. I really look up to you, Chris Paul. You're helping the black people. You're helping the people. Number 3, shutting the game down. This brother here is really influencing a lot of people. Really is in a whole nother lane. We got Chris Paul in this lane. We got Kevin Hart with the comedian and the acting. And we got as number 3, Jermaine Dupri. Jermaine Dupri got the vegan ice cream. That's crazy. Much respect to JD. You're doing an excellent job, brother. And you are a great role model for the community doing that. And you are influencing a lot of people. You got a lot of celebrities and stuff now eating better and doing better. People like JD influenced Chris Paul and Kevin Hart. So that's why JD is number 3. Now, number 2 on my list, drum roll, of plant-based vegan influencers that is really doing a good job is the Queen Tabitha Brown. Tabitha is huge. Because she got the ladies on lock. She's got the young women on lock. She's got all the older sisters on lock. She's got all the brothers on lock. She is huge when it comes to influencing, when it comes to plant-based. And her key to success was the cooking. She was cooking some food that was just amazing, and was showing people how to cook different things so that they would go try it and would help them eat better, you know? And so her cooking and her showing examples how to make stuff so that you can eat it and it still tastes good and you like it, that's huge. You can't take that away from her. I mean, she is one of the biggest influencers out here when it comes to plant-based. She's huge, bigger than life, seriously, because she has really works hard. And these influencers is based on their television presence and their social media presence, how they push it. These people I'm naming, they got television and internet going crazy. You know, they really pushing it heavy. These people are doing people like Chris Paul is doing major commercials for Beyond Meat and stuff like that. I'm going by the people I see all the time. These people I'm naming, I see them constantly on Instagram, Twitter, constantly. So the key word is influencers. These people putting out mad content. Lots of content. Kevin Hart is putting out a lot of plant-based content. Real professional commercials, mainstream commercials. Chris Paul has got a lot of content, a lot of interviews, and a lot of people asking him about eating right. So Tabitha is not too many people. There's not too many people that's putting out content like Tabitha. I'm going to just keep you real. It takes her a lot of energy to go cook like that live and cook. She have to work to do that. That's a lot of work. That's a lot of work for her to set up her cameras and everything and get herself looking right and cooking, right? You understand? And so Tabitha is number 2 on the list. So shout out to Tabitha. And then the person I give number 1 influencer is Styles P. Styles P is number 1. And the reason I say Styles P is number 1, because he's hip hop. And he went to a huge city in America, New York, and he got a juice bar. And with that juice bar, and with him being in the Locks, and him being a famous rapper like that, and having that juice bar, working with Jada Kiss with that juice bar, that's huge. Not only that, he's got a product service. So he also got products where you can order products to get products sent to you, right? So rapper, New York, Pharmacy for Life, Juices for Life. I feel like he's making the most influence, because how many people can go to the juice bar? How many people pass the juice bar? How many people associate hip hop with that? How many people know about the Locks? Everybody know Jada Kiss is top 3 when it comes to warfare on the mic. And then Styles P is constantly on Instagram and social media and Twitter, constantly, daily. So that's why I got him as number 1, because, man, New York City, 7 juice bars with a very famous rapper. So he's number 1. He's doing it crazy. And he's got Pharmacy for Life. I've ordered products from Pharmacy for Life. He got good stuff over there. He knows the knowledge. He's always on social media. He's always on his live stream. You know what I'm saying? He's always on his live stream kicking the knowledge. So he just could cross all kind of barriers when they're associated with hip hop or associated with basketball or associated with movies. This crosses all the genres. You know what I'm saying? So that's my list of the top 10 influencers. Number 1, Styles P. Number 2, Tabitha Brown. Number 3, Jermaine Dupri. Number 4, Chris Paul. Number 5, Yaki Awaken. Number 6, Kevin Hart. Number 7, I Am Surviving Vegan. Number 8, the Minister of Wellness. Number 9, Melchizedek Shabazz Allah. And number 10, Supernova Sloan. Salute to all of them. Make sure you eat right, take care of yourself. Health is wealth. We got to do better in the Black community. Hit the link in the description. Go get the easiest way to become a vegan. Get on the path. That's the move. Black people are the fastest growing plant-based vegan group in America percentage-wise. And that's because Black people are tired of seeing their relatives die from strokes, die from heart attacks, die from amputations, die from diabetes. We're sick of it. And we don't want to keep going down that same path. We want to do better. And I'm just doing my little part. Order a manual, start to clean it up, take the slow steps, clean it up. You get this manual, you're going to go nice and slow and slowly clean up how you eat. And this live stream would not be right if I didn't shout out some of the big people that's been helping us with our health. We're going to start with Miss Alvina Fulton, who was a sister that taught Dick Gregory how to eat right, helped Elijah Muhammad get a lot of knowledge, So we want to give much respect to Alvenia Fulton. We want to give much respect to Brother Dick Gregory, who is really the first person famous that got out here to help us eat better and show us, that they ate better, how they eat better, how they took care of themselves, and things like that. So much respect to them, and also to Dr. Sebi, who basically put us up on the information about, alkaline, because we didn't know nothing about alkaline. So much respect to Dr. Sebi, because he really was the one that put us up on game about acidic and alkaline, so that we can know, okay, we can't be eating too much acidic food. We got to go more alkaline. So Dr. Sebi brought a lot to the table with that. You got to give him his props. You know what I mean? I learned from that. I made sure I was a lot more alkaline. What's my favorite vegan book? It's a manual. The easiest way to become a vegan. I also want to give a lot of respect to Honorable Elijah Muhammad with the Eat to Live, no doubt. No doubt. I want to give a lot of respect to Elijah Muhammad with the Eat to Live, and I want to give a lot of respect to Ben Amin Ben Israel, who took some black people to Israel. They went to Africa and went to Israel. They opened up Soul Vegetarian restaurant here in Chicago. They got one in Atlanta. They opened, maybe after I was a vegan or vegetarian, maybe a year or two, they opened. So they've been here. Shout out to Soul Veg, now they call Soul Veg. And also shout out to a branch off of them, Soul Vegan. They're two different groups, but they all come up under Ben Ami Ben Israel. Shalom to the Hebrew Israelites that basically helped a lot of us eat better.
Peace, health, and longevity. If you want to consume more plant-based foods, if you want to abstain from junk foods, if you want to consume fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, and herbs, and avoid dead flesh, artificial flavors and colorings, sweeteners, anything that is unreal basically, purchase this particular manual, The Easiest Way to Become a Vegan by Pharaoh Ramesses El Aton, who has been a vegan 40 plus years. He will take you step by step on how to abstain from the junk foods, how to abstain from the dead flesh, the chicken, the turkey, the pork, beef, and all sorts of animal products. Purchase this particular manual, The Easiest Way to Become a Vegan, to eat more natural. Remember that the herbs are for the healing of the nations. Let food be your medicine and let medicine be your food. Consume of every fruit-bearing and herb-bearing tree. Unto you it shall be for meat. Purchase this particular manual, The Easiest Way to Become a Vegan by Pharaoh Ramesses El Aton. Peace, health, and longevity.